Hi, this is Steven from Wonderfully Made Handcrafting. Today we're going to be doing the Fit for the Master's Use Devotion Day 7. And we flip through these pages here, find the skeleton page, and put all of our elements on the page there. And a nice piece of fabric with a pharmacist tag, and we got a label, and some white hairy stuff, and then a femur bone. You can't do it without the femur bone. Sanctified card, as well as a spinal column and leaves. Then we're going to fussy cut those leaves out. Be sure you have really nice sharp scissors, and be careful or you'll end up with a piece of fabric like the one you see behind me. Then we're going to cut out this verse card, the sanctified card. It's 1 Corinthians 6:8. Today's verse is 1 Corinthians 6:11, which says, "And such were some of you, but you were washed, you were sanctified, you were justified in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, and by the Spirit of our God." I'm going to take our bloody piece of fabric and run it through this sewing machine with the pharmacist's card. Cut the thread off and move the sewing machine out of the way. Then we're going to take this and cut off most of the fabric there, tie the thread off, and put it on the page after we tie it again. I'm going to take our stapler and staple it down. Take the 1 Corinthians tag and rough it up with some scissors. Make it look all antique-y. Don't forget the blush. Blush up the sides there, make it all pretty. And then put it down on the page. Then we have these little manila folder thingies that you can find on any folder. And we're going to poke some holes in this tag here. And we're going to push it through and then bend it over. You can actually use your scissors to bend it over so you don't break a nail. Can't be breaking nails, ladies. Bend it over with those scissors. Put it on the page there. Then we're going to glue it down to the pharmacy card. That pharmacy card there is from Tim Holtz. Then we're going to take our hairy label, and put it under the tag there. Then take it off. And I'm going to put the label on a piece of like thick stock there. Cut it out. It just feels better when it has a backing. Then we're going to snip off some edges and blush it up to make it nice and pretty. That blush there really is, I think it's Distress something. So we're going to put that down, glue it down to the page, and close our glue so it doesn't dry out. And then we take our bone and position it just right, flip it over, and put it on the page and glue it down. And put it under the white hairy stuff. Then we're going to glue down the pharmacy card with the fabric, close our glue up, and bring in our old ambulance. We're going to throw some pieces of paper behind there so it sticks out better. I know some of you are thinking, how's this book going to close with the ambulance being across the crease? Well, I'll show you just what to do in this situation. You're going to have to do something. Oh, we're just going to put another little piece there just for fun. Snip it off there. Okay. Then we're going to take the ambulance and cut it right, just cut that front end right off. just like that. Then we're gonna just blush it up, make it nice and pretty, and glue it down. We're gonna glue it right perfectly on that crease. Beautiful. Look at that. Money. Then we're going to take the front end and stick it on the other side of the crease. And watch that. Oh my goodness. Closes just perfect. Then we're going to take our spinal cord and put it behind the ambulance with the leaves. Nothing goes better than a spinal cord and some leaves. We're going to glue those down. Bada boom. Right on there. Looks perfect. Then we're going to take this piece of paper here, and we have some die cuts. And this die cut says registered on it. And we're going to run it through our Big Shot machine. I love the Big Shot machine. We're going to run that through, and then we're going to take a piece of the red fabric and run that through so we can get these little numbers out of it. It says 611, which is the same as our verse today, 1 Corinthians 6:11. Then we're going to poke out these letters, get those out of the way, throw that on the page, dust it up, get a little pretty. Then we are going to get a stamp pad and just make the edges nice and dark there. Put that away and blush it up again. Can't have too much blush. And we're going to glue that down to the page. And then we're going to put our the numbers 611 on that little registered tag there. And it's funny because it's an ambulance and it says 611, but it's supposed to be 911, which is kind of cool. Put some glue on those numbers and push them down. Get it right where you want it there. And that's perfect. 611. Then you're going to take a Mr. Pen micron pen and you're going to fill in those letters. I know you can't see the letters, but you'll see them after. You're going to fill those in nice and dark. Takes a little bit of time, even in fast motion. Fill in that word right there, registered. Nice and dark. Then, we got to do the D. And just make sure it's nice and filled in good. And let's see. Then we're going to take this shiny stuff. We're going to shine up these lights, the headlights as well. It makes it all nice and shiny. And that's it. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at that spinal column. Got that femur bone popping out there. Boom. Finished product. It looks really good. And be sure to check out the other Hubby Hops in the description below.